Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your May 2020 mid-month general reading. So we're looking at the last half of May here. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're all staying safe and well and sane. This reading is for the Earth sign of Capricorn for the last 2 weeks of May. So that's Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. If your Venus is in Capricorn, if you're cross-watching for a Capricorn, general readings, as you know, always resonate a little differently for everybody watching because there's so many of you watching and everyone has different unique lives. So if you know all of your signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, watch them. It can provide additional clarification and information. And sometimes some of your other signs will resonate more for you in other areas of your life, or, in one area of your life, you may find that your rising or your moon sign, resonates or defines it more than, say, your sun sign. So if you know them all, watch them. It can be pretty helpful. If any of these readings do resonate with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a personal reading, just click on that description link below, click on the little arrow that pulls down information. You'll see my email address, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. Email me for more information. I'd be delighted to work with you. I can usually respond to your initial inquiry with more info the same day or the first 24 hours. And I do readings full time. It's all that I do. So I'm pretty diligent at working with everyone's schedules to get readings set up with you or out to you as quickly as possible. So I'd be happy to hear from you. While I was shuffling, the Wheel of Fortune just jumped out for you, Capricorn. Divine timing and orchestration, good luck and good fortune. So let's see if that carries on in the bulk of your reading. For those of you who need to know or want to know, I am using the Gilded Tarot Royale by Ciro Marchetti, a newly released version of his Gilded Tarot deck. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what the last half of May has in store for you. We have the Queen of Cups, followed by the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, followed by the Empress. From the bottom of the deck, overall energy and focus for the last half of May is the Six of Wands. You've won something. I don't mean like a contest. Well, maybe you've won a contest. Um, you have two cards here that represent victory after a struggle, a challenge, a battle, something. Your overall focus and energy is the Six of Wands, which is victory. Victory after struggle, victory after a challenge, after a battle, after a long effort of putting, something you maybe put a lot of effort into. Because you can see this man, he's a soldier, he's a knight. He's riding back into town and he's receiving praise, cheers, applause, accolades. Everybody's going, woohoo, he's great, he's victorious. Over what? So obviously he went off to go do something, slay a dragon, rescue a princess, get a new job, change his life, whatever it is. Went off, and that required a lot of struggle, a lot of challenge, a lot of effort, a lot of work, maybe fear, doubt, insecurity. But he won, he conquered. So he's riding back into town victorious, and everyone is acknowledging that. So it's a significant victory for you, Capricorn. And there's also perhaps some public recognition or social recognition because of that. It could be in a big way, it could be in a small way, just with friends and family. It could be at work, getting a bonus, a promotion, an award of some kind. So that's your overall energy and focus for the last half of May. You also, towards the end of May, you also have the Five of Swords, which is a card that represents victory too. It's a hard-won victory. It comes after a long battle. You're tired, you're weary, maybe you've been wounded a bit. You've won. It might not feel particularly victorious. Maybe you had to leave people behind, or maybe the cost of winning was a relationship or relationships. It wasn't an easy victory, and you may not feel particularly victorious, like celebrating. Sometimes the Five of Swords can represent you've won. Maybe you've won a victory over exploitive, selfish people. You've won. It hasn't been easy. It doesn't really feel like much of a win because you just want to go home and take your armor off, put your feet up, have a beer. But it's a victory. So you have two cards that represent victory. So you've overcome something. And by victory and battle and challenge, it could be everything from an actual fight or battle of some kind, court, or maybe conflict with another person, and you've won. Maybe you've come out on top, it's been ruled in your favor. Maybe you separated yourself from selfish, exploitative person or situation or job. It could be, you've won, meaning you just graduated after, some long struggle with trying to learn something new or get a, new accreditation. It could be a lot of different things, but fundamentally, Capricorn, victory. You overcame. And there's new beginnings because we have the Empress, which is fertility time, which means that now is the time to plant seeds to begin the next phase of whatever's going on or your life. We have so victory overall. We have the Queen of Cups followed by the Six of Pentacles here. The Queen of Cups could be a water sign female in your life. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. She's the Queen of Water, so the Queen of Emotion. This is somebody who is very much in tune and in touch and aware of her own emotions and the emotions of the people around her. And because she's no longer a page or a knight, she's a queen now. She has come to a point of balance and mastery and harmony and control over her emotions. She's usually a very loving, supportive, nurturing individual. She always knows the right thing to say. She's a great source of comfort, feedback, and support. But she's not emotionally imbalanced. She's a queen, so she manages to balance all of those things beautiful and still set her boundaries. And this is about trusting your own feelings and your intuition and your emotions without allowing them to completely rule you. This is a balanced emotional place. So this could be you, Capricorn, or it could be somebody, either a water sign person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody in your life that's showing up this way. There may be a gift coming from her. We have the Six of Pentacles clarifying her, which is a card of gift giving, gift receiving, an exchange that's mutually beneficial, whether it's actual dollars and cents or material stuff or resources of some kind. It's a mutually beneficial exchange. Every person gets something out of it, both the giver and the receiver. So it could be that you've gotten some kind of help from this person, whether it's actual tangible support or whether it's emotional support or a combination of both of those things that have helped you get to this place of victory. Because I feel, this could be you too, this energy of this Queen of Cups. But I feel quite strongly that for a lot of you, or a significant portion of you, this is somebody external to you. This is someone in your life that, because of their support, emotional, financial, material, resources, whatever, it has helped you get to this victory. They've been an essential source of support for you to get to this place of victory. You've overcome something. You've either come to the end of it, you've won, you've achieved, you've battled through something. They've been important to you and helping you with that. And now you're at this place. You may be a bit tired from the battle or the challenge or the struggle, but now you're at a place of the Empress, beautiful, self-nurturing, feeling just full of everything abundant, and knowing that the time is right to plant the seeds to begin something new. Uh, which of course you don't see the results of. Fertility means that the soil is right to plant the seeds that you can take care of and grow and manifest into something else. So it's quite beautiful. It's a lovely energy. It is somewhat similar, a little bit similar to your sister sign Virgo, and possibly even Taurus, endings and new beginnings, and having somebody external who's been a source of help and support, or helped you look at something perhaps in a different way that enabled you to push through, you know, something in order to get to this place where you're feeling really good about who you are and where you're going and stuff. So whatever it was you were struggling against or for, it's done. You're at a good place. You've won. Let's see which means that, there might be a little bit of a rest period, and then we're working on something else. Let's just take a quick peek at what's after this. Just a couple of cards. Yeah, 10 of Wands, a long held burden, a heavy burden, whether it's, something you've been dealing with for a long time, like an actual cross you've had to bear, or something you've been working on for a long time. It's cycling to a close, it's cycling to an end. And right behind that is the Fool, another card of new beginnings, a brand new path, one you've never taken before. See what's behind that. The Page of Cups, so messages, maybe messages of love and support, and the Sun, an uplifting of energy, a loosening up of previously restrictive energies. This is beautiful. This is exactly what we want to see when someone has finished a long battle or struggle or challenge of some kind. We want to see victory, even if it's hard, a hard won victory. That's when it actually means the most. So we have all these endings that it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. And after that, you've got love and support and the Sun and new beginnings, and everything is just so much better. And that actually is where this is actually quite akin to, very similar to your sister signs reading, Virgo and I think Taurus, because I usually put some notes on my stuff. Um, yeah. So beautiful, beautiful energy. Celebrate, definitely. Again, there may be a sense of a very short, temporary sense of, okay, resting and recuperating from the battle, and then kind of starting to do the footwork and plant the seeds for this next new beginning, and really coming out of this feeling really beautiful. Um, Capricorn, it looks like as you go from May into June, you're going to be, I mean, you're like, you got the Fool and the Sun here. It's absolutely magnificent energy, a brand new path, and the sun is shining on it. It's really, really lovely. So, Capricorn, that is your reading for the last half of May. A beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If these readings resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, take a deeper look at something, or get information about that, just click on the description link below, click on the little arrow that pulls down info, email me directly at Maggie, the number one McGuire at gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. I'll see you all again in a couple of weeks for the June 2020 general readings. Until then, stay safe and well, Capricorn. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye bye.